Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Wayne, and if this is your first time coming across this beautiful face, do not make it your last by smashing the subscribe bell down below. So you guys, as you have seen on the title, today's video I'm going to be giving you guys 100% sure tip on how to grow your edges in less than 1 month. So if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that has issue with growing out their edges, do not sleep on this video because you're going to be getting all the tea that you need, guys. So if this is like a video you're interested in, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and let's get right into the video, guys. For me to be here today, it's because I went through a lot with my edges and I do not want a lot of you guys to suffer what I did. So if you know that you start to see changes with your edges and your edges have been falling out a lot, this is why I'm here today. So keep your ears open because this is all the tips that you will be needing. I'm going to start with my story, how I lost my edges at first. When I was 13, I did this hairstyle that literally ripped off my edges and I was bald at the time. It took time for my edges to start to grow from the root, and this was when all my issues with the edges came about. The hairstyle I did was like a pick and leave hairstyle. Y'all who are Nigerians literally know this hairstyle. So I always got like a gel hairstyle on the Christmas period, and this particular time I was literally tired of packing gel and I told my mom I didn't want to do this hairstyle any longer. I had one in mind that I have seen from August and I kept it aside and be like, okay, this is going to be my Christmas hairstyle. So while I made this hair, I was rocking the hair was so pretty. I made sure to find this hair, so I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys to see. It's literally like, if you know the size of a micro twist, the cutting of this hair is smaller than that of a micro twist. This is how risky you see that this hairstyle that I picked is. So when I got the hair done, I slayed that Christmas and I was so happy that I did not do the packing gel, the normal packing gel that I always did, because it was just like my signature. Every Christmas, everyone was expecting me to do the packing gel. So I was firstly excited that I didn't do my normal packing gel that I did every Christmas, but I didn't know what was coming for me. So after I took down this hair, you guys, my edges were gone and I didn't know what to do at that time. At that time I was 13. I felt a little bit embarrassed about it, but it was not really a big deal to me then because I was still young. I was young and I didn't know the gravity of what has happened to me then. I was actually laughed at while I resumed school because it was just so funny how I was bald at my edges. I was laughed at. I couldn't get like a stable hair at my edges any longer. It just comes and goes anytime it wants, and I started to find ways to help myself out. I made research, I searched on YouTube, I checked on Google, and I tried few of the tips, but they really didn't stick out to me and didn't really work the way I wanted. So I came across this YouTuber who spoke on how to grow your edges, and that was the tip I took, and I thought to also bring it to you guys to help a lot of y'all who have issues with edge loss. Please do not sleep on me because I see a lot of people in their 30s, they are bald, and this is as a result to them not taking it serious while they were younger. So if you know you're having problems with edge loss now, make sure to like take this serious and do everything in your power to bring them edges back, because if you do not, when you're older you're going to go bald, and if your edges are getting thinner and thinner and thinner, it will come to a stage where it will refuse to grow no more. You do not want that to be your story. Here are the steps I took and everything that helped me grow my edges back. I am going to put a video on the screen of when my edges was just turned up and all of that. You can see the edges now. Whenever I lay my edges before, it was like so thin, scanty and all of that, but you guys can see how thick this is now. You guys can see how thick, and y'all, before the edges will come back and then I will lose them, it will come back and I'll lose them, but not anymore. Not anymore, guys. I took this so serious and personal this time around, so that's not going to happen to me any longer. First of all, I started to use clove water on my edges, and after I applied the clove water, I used a rosemary oil that I make myself. I discovered clove water wasn't really good for my hair as a whole, because my hair and my edges are two different consistency. My hair is thick and coarse and my edges is very thin. And clove has a way of like making your hair strong and all of that. Yes, it grows out hair, but it makes it strong. So this is why it is very very good for my edges. I found out it was better for my edges than it was for my hair. And if you have the kind of my hair texture, like thin edges and coarse hair on your scalp, then I'm going to urge you to go with this. Use clove water on your edges, and after you massage, make sure to always massage your edges. While you massage your edges, you wait for the water to sink in to your pores, then you go in with your rosemary oil. So this rosemary oil, I use the olive oil and coconut oil for my rosemary oil. I apply it once a day, and most times I apply it at night, because I like to lay my edges during the day. If you guys know me, well, you do not really know, but a lot of people who know me know that I really love my hair to be like top notch all the time. I do not like a dirty hair, and I believe that if your edges are all scattered, dirty and all of that, then you will not look clean. So I just like to always lay my edges during the day. So when it's the night time, I make sure to wash off all that edge control or hair wax very well off my hair. Then I go in with the clove water and go in with the rosemary oil. After I use the clove water 4 times a week, and then I use the rosemary oil every day in the evening. I also even like at times I apply it after I lay my edges. I apply it on my hair gel, because I purchased this hair gel one time that leaves white cast, but whenever I apply the rosemary oil, it literally fades the white spots out. So I use it that way. Another thing I did was to avoid my edges being made with my hair. So because the hair there was thick and it was short, a lot of hairdressers will just want to, like, when they are trying to do your hair, they will want to grab it and then just braid it that way. But I refused. I said on a serious note that if they want to do my hair, they should just like skip my edges. So they make sure to push my edges out before continuing with the side which my hair is thicker to the back. That really helped me a lot. Another tip is consistency, guys. You need to be very consistent, because it's not a game. If it's not because of lack of consistency, I would have gotten a lot of edges than the one I have now. But I was not consistent, and I literally discovered that my edges could actually be left out and not be made with other of my hair. And this is why the hair is not as thicker than it is now, because considering the time I started to take the health of my edges very seriously, if I was consistent then I would have gotten a lot of hair on my edges. And I'm going to show you guys how my edges was in May and how it is after I took out the braid in July. Before I did the hair I did in April, my edges was there, and then after doing the hair in April, it ripped off. Then I did the hair in May, and I asked for my edges to be left out so that I can be applying my oil and water to aid a good hair growth for it. So when it was left out, you guys, that was the best decision I ever made for myself, because after leaving this out, when I took out the hair, y'all, if you see, like, I am not kidding, if you see the level the edges went, I was shocked myself, and I was like, I was doing it wrong all this while, and snap, I got it. And I am not going to be in a situation of losing my edges and get it back again, losing my edges and get nah, that's not going to happen to me any longer. This edges is back, and it's back to stay and continue to grow like it has never grown before. So you guys, consistency is a very very big thing on this. No matter what you do, if you're not consistent with anything that you plan to do, whether it's hair, whether it's self-care, skincare, or anything, I bet you will not see results. So the moment I became consistent with applying the products I use on my hair, with massaging my edges and my scalp as a whole, you guys, I saw great results, guys. And I believe you want this to actually be you, so take consistency very seriously. Do not wear your bonnet or tie scarves right at your edges. Like, you see the scarf that I'm tying, it's not on my edges, like it came after my edges. If you continue to wear bonnet on your edges, you can bring it like forward after your edges. Just make sure the side that the tension is coming from is not directly on your edges. You can bring it forward, or you can just take it after your edges, because if you keep on tying these scarves and bonnets on your edges, it's going to cause tension around your edges, which is going to make the hair follicles there very weak, which is not going to aid hair growth on your edges. And I'm heavy on the massaging your scalp part, guys. Make sure to massage your scalp, because if you do not massage your scalp or your edges regularly, then all these tips that I have given is going to go to a waste. Massaging your scalp helps for blood circulation around your scalp, which helps and promotes very good hair growth in general. So make sure to massage your scalp if you wake up, before you go to bed, anywhere you are at the moment. Like, massaging takes nothing. It doesn't take no energy, it doesn't take no time. Just at any time, just give your hair that very sweet and cool massage. It's very, very important, guys. So that's all I got for y'all on this video. I believe you picked this all, and if you incorporate this, I bet you're going to see tremendous growth on your edges in less than 1 month. Let me know down below in the comments if you'll be trying this out, and if you also got other ideas on how to grow your edges, list it down below in the comment section, so that every other lady out there will pick that and incorporate it to their hair gain journey. If this video was helpful to you, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe bell down below, and turn on all your post notifications so you're going to start whenever I drop new video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.